ever reducing these kind of funds or having to...
Look at the events just in the last months. We had the papal visit at the same time as the UN General Assembly. We had more world leaders in this city at the same time than ever in our history before, and the Pope. And massive resources were expended to protect everyone involved. It went seamlessly. That was a national, in fact, an internationally important event. And it was our obligation to protect everyone involved. All those resources we received from the federal government over the years allowed us to build a framework to do that. The same with the Thanksgiving parade, the same with New Year's Eve and the ball drop in Times Square. These are events, the eyes of the world are on New York City, and the reputation of the United States of America is on the line. And when push comes to shove, it comes down to the NYPD and the other city agencies to protect everyone. So those resources we've received over the years have given us the capacity to do such extraordinarily complex initiatives, again on a global scale in effect, to do them the right way. That's why there's no room for cutting back, especially as terror threats are growing and becoming more complicated.
Let me answer this core point because I was actually in the middle of this discussion. This cut will not just affect New York. It'll affect the whole country. As I mentioned earlier, I worked very hard to get them to change the formula so New York gets a high percentage of funds. I'm trying to get the number here, but just yesterday, the administration announced $178 million in UASI funding through the end of this fiscal year. We get a high percentage of it. We deserve it. We're the #1 target, and most of my colleagues agree with that it shouldn't, in the early days it looked like they took an airplane and just spread the dollars all over the country. But now it's focused. So everyone will be cut, but we'll feel it the most since we do the best in this program.
The argument you're going to make to restore the funding, is that a moral argument, a pragmatic argument?